totally agree with what you've been saying too, Sonny, and I think Deep is on the same channel. Maxwell and de Villiers should be the next, and unless they decide to bring in Tim David perhaps at 3 and leave Maxwell and de Villiers at 4 and 5, but I think there needs to be a change straight away. Get your best players facing as many deliveries as possible on a good surface. Hazelwood will bowl his third power play.
Well, I
hope you're playing our Dream 11 fantasy game. You've made some smart selections. AB de Villiers is always going to be somewhere near the top of your selections, I'm sure. Buff du Plessis, Deepak Chahar, he's your power play bowler. Hasn't been successful tonight. Gaikwad, who was so good in the first game for the Chennai Super Kings. Padikkal and Kohli, well, that started well for you if you've got them in there. Ashok Patel, Moeen Ali. So great selections made, I'm sure. Your Dream 11 fantasy games. Advancing in, can't time that one. Callers no, nice and loud as well.
Looking at that pitch there, Dooley, do you reckon the length, well, we're talking about batters to come, you got someone like Tim David there as well, batted up. And look at those numbers, striker of 154, that's what he's known for, big hits. Jeez, if you look at that middle order right now, Maxwell, AB de Villiers, Tim David, and they've got a start as good as this already.
Gave himself room and crunches that through the mid-wicket region. Away to the boundary for 4.
And the half century of the partnership comes up with that boundary. This is such a good pitch, the ball's coming onto them nicely. The new ball bowlers will need to vary their pace because at the pace at which they're delivering 140, it becomes that much easier. Unless you're going to bang the ball in short, but if you're going to bowl a leg ball at that pace, it just becomes that much easier for the batsman. Three deliveries off the power play left.
Length, the hard length that we're talking about, because every time they've tried to bowl fuller, they've gone for a few and shorter as well.
Spot on, I think it is. You've got to utilise the sideways boundaries that are slightly bigger than down the ground. I think that's been when we've seen inside edges. It'll be wide. Carry's not great through. It seems like a really comfortable pace as far as the surface is concerned. So changes of pace and maybe just back of a length, I think.
Or something like that. Well, this ball was down the leg side, all right, but it seemed to have got Padikkal into just a little bit of a tangle. 32 to Virat Kohli and 20 to Padikkal in that partnership of 53. There's one extra.
Face off, I think we saw the grip change a little bit in the setup. Maybe just trying to bowl those little cutters.
Such an important aspect, especially for a bowler on this surface. It should be as unpredictable as possible. Variations. Yeah, just a little change of grip, more of an off cutter, quickish off cutter.